I want to answer a big question for you, the one everyone wonders about, the key to understanding Brandon Sanderson. Why do I write? Why do I write so much? Why do I write so much fantasy? Let me tell you about the first day, that beautiful day when I found myself inside. It was when I opened a fantasy novel.
In that story about dragons and wonder and people trying impossible things, I found myself. I felt a variety of powerful emotions through the characters, emotions that I remembered from when I had been younger.
I hadn't tried reading fiction in a long while, so I was blindsided by this perfect book. The experience transformed me, quick as a boy tilting his head back, looking up, and finding a new world.
When I read or write from the eyes of other people, I legitimately feel what they do. There's magic to any kind of story, yes, but for me, it is transformative.
I lived those lives. For a brief time, I remember exactly what passion and agony and hatred and ecstasy feel like. My emotions mold to the story and I cry sometimes. I legitimately cry. I haven't done that outside of story in 3 decades. Stories bring me inside.
So let me tell you why I write. It isn't about world building. That's a mistake everyone makes about me. Assuming I write because of world building is like assuming someone makes cars because they love cup holders. I don't write for plot twists, or dragons, or clever turns of phrase, though I enjoy all of these. I write because stories bring people inside, and I sincerely, genuinely believe that is what the world needs.
Occasional strolls through the outside are part of being human, and I can't eliminate that. And even I have to admit that there are lessons to be learned on those lonely paths. For example, contrast is the only way to appraise growth.
My goal here is to merely point out, as I've had occasion to remember recently, that beautiful moments do accompany the isolation. You can only watch the snow fall when you're outside. Only then can you look up and experience that mystifying world where fragments of the sky drift past and lift you towards the heavens.
This is why I write. To understand. To make people feel seen. I type away, hoping some lonely reader out there, left on a curb, will pick up one of my books, and in so doing, learn that even if there is no place for them elsewhere, I will make one for them between these pages.
So when you find yourself in the cold, know that sometimes there's a purpose to it. Trust me, I've been there. I might be there right now, feeling the cold on my cheeks, but these days, no longer in my bones, knowing that this will pass and that it might be for my good. Most of all, looking up so I can appreciate it, the still, solemn perspective of one who stands outside.